What's up guys, Adrian here, welcome to Motorista Adventures, and after a long break guys, I am back with another video for you. This is the 2020 Ford Everest Titanium 4x2. So let's start the review. The Ford Everest SUV has made the competition look last gen, because when it was launched way back 2016, it presented the SUV fanatics here in the Philippines the bleeding edge of safety features that no manufacturer would dare to put in their SUVs. We're talking blind spot warning, adaptive cruise, and all that fancy stuff. With this 2020 model, Ford did some minor changes to the exterior of the SUV, and if you look at the grille, there's a bit of a difference from the older gen model. We still have the same HID headlamps with DRLs, and at the bottom part, we have the fog lights and the front parking sensors. Now if you look at the side, no changes for the design. There's some changes here, which is firstly, you can see that we have a chrome plastic intake trim which has Everest written on both sides. There is also a new 20-inch alloy wheels with tire sizes of 265 by 50. At the back, we have LED tail lamps and reverse camera, as well as an automatic tailgate. Now let's move on to the interior of the Ford Everest. Let's see what's inside the Ford Everest for 2019. So here's the remote. You have your lock and unlock function, as well as you can open up the trunk using the remote as well. So let's open her up. So you have keyless entry and push to start. You just put your hand here and it automatically unlocks. So as you can see, you have here your black plastic material on the sides, and you have a padded leather armrest here. Auto up and down for all the windows for this one. Let's take a look at what's inside. You have your Everest logo here. New design leather seats for 2019 model year. So you have automatic adjustments for the seats as well, up, down, and as well as your climb function. So this leather seats feels really premium. I like how the stitching is not that flashy. It has that gray colored finish to it. So let's hop in and let's see what's new with this one. Light switch, so you can turn on your lights, turn off, or you can leave it on auto, as well as your panel, or your you can adjust the dimming for the instrument panels, and this will open up the rear hatch. All right, so sitting inside the Everest, you have this very thick rimmed steering wheel. It's covered in leather. It has that really nice stitching, which I really love. And so on this side, you have your navigation buttons for the screen on this side of the panel. And if you go down, you can see you have your cruise control buttons. So on this side, you have your cruise control buttons. On the right side, you have your audio control buttons, navigation buttons for that side of the. So everything feels very familiar. You have still that very nice leather padded dashboard. Sync 3 infotainment system. At the bottom, you get your hazard lights. Now down below, we get your, again, same as with the old ones, you have your volume controls, tuning knobs, your aircon controls here. You have a, let's see, so you have here your USB outlet. You have your accessory 12-volt outlet there, another USB outlet here, and then your park sensors, as well as your traction control buttons. So for this model here, you have a 10-speed automatic transmission. You'll know if it's a 10-speed because the shifter is different than the 2016 and up models. So instead of a gate, if you want to manually control the gears, now you already have a toggle instead. Bottle holders, so you have this very nice chrome plastic trim here, a red leather padded center armrest. So yeah, it's very soft and it has that extension, so it's very comfortable. So if you open it up, it actually is very deep. So yep, it's very deep. And right below you have your glove box. So glove box is very deep. Up top you have your auto dimming rear view mirrors. You have your rain sensing wiper sensors here, your LED dome lights. You have all of that, and your sunglass holder. Right. It's actually pretty dark inside the Everest because this has no sunroof. So if you go for the very premium model or the 4x4 model, you have a sunroof here, but since we don't have that option, it's kind of dark inside. You see the RPM indicators, all of that stuff. So on this side, you can change your different metrics for the car, like trip. You can choose trip and see your fuel economy as well. You also have your driver assist function. You have rear cross traffic alert for this model, and you also get blind spot warning for the titanium. The Sync 3 infotainment system, which I really like. The thing that I really love about the Sync 3 infotainment system is that it's really fast. Like, you press this with a light touch on the screen and it immediately, you know, responds. So let's move on to the back. So we can see here you still have your padded armrest. It's quite elongated now than before, so more places to put your elbows and rest them on this armrest. So you get auto up and down again for the rearmost seats, so you can slide it fore and aft, so more space for the rear third row passengers. So let's hop in. This is one of the best seats in the business. You have your pockets here. So on the center stack you have your manual aircon controls. You also get your 230 volt outlet here and another 12 volt accessory outlet there. You have your cup holders on the third row here and another cup holder there, so you can fold this third row up. I think this is a manual affair for the third row. You have your aircon vents up top for the third row. Again, you also get aircon vents up top for the second row, and you can turn on the dome lights for the second row of seats. So these so we have the third row of the Everest. I really want to go inside, but there's a lot of stuff here. I don't want to move it. So that's the third row and second row of seats of the 2019 Ford Everest. The Everest is packed with safety features such as cruise control, blind spot information system with rear cross traffic alert, ESC, ABS, traction control, rollover mitigation, hill start assist, and ISOFIX anchors are all included for this titanium 4x2 model. Under the hood of the 2020 Everest, we have a 2-liter single turbo diesel engine with 180 horsepower at 3,500 RPM. Torque is at 420 Newton meters, available as low as 1,750 RPM. Ford has ditched the expensive model range, which was the Ambiente and Trend models for the Everest. Now for 2020, we get only two options. We have the Everest Titanium 4x2 model automatic transmission, which is priced at 1,995,000 Philippine pesos. The top of the line Everest Titanium 4x4 with all the bells and whistle will set you back a hefty 1,299,000 Philippine pesos. So all in all, the Ford Everest Titanium 4x2 has some key features removed, which is found on the Titanium Plus, which is almost the same or is the same price as this titanium model for 2020. No more panoramic sunroof, no more active safety features, which are all but missing. So let me ask you guys a question. Is this new model worth an upgrade? Let me know down on the comments. And as always guys, hit that like button as well as subscribe click that bell icon so that you will be notified on any future videos in this channel. So once again, my name is Adrian, the Motorista Adventures, and I'll see you guys on the next video.